That's how you really win them over.
Yeah.
That's when you start opening up the floodgates.
That'd be a lot because Jin just got introduced to the show. So
Welcome back, guys, to Weebs Closet. My name is Nekko.
My name is Mike.
Jake.
And today we're watching RWBY Volume 6, Episode 4. So that's how it is.
So that's how it is, Ozpin. So this is how it is.
It's all because you didn't tame your bitch.
I'll
Yeah.
sound like the person from Monsters Inc. Mike Wazowski.
I'm watching you, Ozpin. Always watching.
All I'm gonna say is that, like, goddamn, that's some heavy obsessed girlfriend type shit.
That's a lot of toxic relationships in
like,
here.
yeah, that shit. That, like, I think here's the thing. Like, fucking, that was toxic. But I like Ozma, Ozpin, Oscar Pin. At this point, it doesn't matter. He didn't even know that was toxic. Like, I mean, like, he probably was a big old enabler, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, dang, you just didn't know it. Like, this bitch was toxic. You should have kept her in that fucking castle and just let her be. I look like, I mean, people get sick and die all the damn time. You had magic in the world and you couldn't save him? Damn.
Yeah.
I did like that the gods were like, yeah, that's kind of petty. Like, you're acting like a spoiled brat right now.
Mm-hmm. Check our Twitch, check our Twitter, check our Patreon. We got the uncuts for different shows and 1 week early access for RWBY. Check it out. There's other shows, but you care for RWBY. You're here for RWBY. So check it out over there. People in the Full Metal Weebs get bi-weekly podcast, 1 uncut movie per month, and shout outs. And those people are Heart of Steel, Lachlan Bond, Jason S., Ellie Lou, Kelsey Tokunaga, Whispery Bowl 228, Kiki Varas, Brian Emeka, Chris Yuhas, David Salazar, Hunter Chiles, RSC, Rami Pon, Super Monoman, Nico G, Maju Micah, and Spadas. Thank you, guys, for helping us out.
Yep.
And
Now, without further ado, we're going to
watch more
repay the favor by watching this episode for you guys.
Yeah.
Yes, the last one we were quiet as hell, but come on, it was a lore drop, guys.
Listen.
If anybody complains,
That shit was good. Now we need to see the final moment of that, which is
Gonna be good.
everybody else's reaction to this shit.
all right. Let's hit the play button.
3, 2, 1, and go.
All right.
Do you want me to increase the volume?
No, it's good. Leave it at that.
Okay. I should skip the intro.
Jesus, like, I just fucking realized, like, the only people that know this story is just Team RWBY. Man, we're gonna get another reaction when Juniper finds out.
Oh shit.
Or Nipper.
A nipper.
Actually, it wouldn't be like...
It'd be Junip.
They
No,
got
Junior.
They got quote unquote Oscar, so it will be Team Orange. I think it is. Is the fan main name that they got.
Alright.
He's like a solo act though.
Team O.
Team O.
Double O, I guess, because they got Offspring and Oscar.
I feel like that's Neo's hat though, not Torchwick.
Oh, yeah. Maybe.
I'm still holding on to that.
I don't think the Neo didn't have a hat back in the day. It was the Torchwick.
I'm fucking tripping. I swear to God, she had a hat. I'm looking.
She had a top hat, not a bowl hat. No?
No, whenever she fought Yang, she didn't have a hat.
But she had a hat later on, no?
No.
She just never had a hat?
I'm specifically typing in volume 2 so I don't get
Yeah, I guess
spoiled.
yeah.
She 100% has a hat. I can't remember if that's a hat, but
Oh, bro, you just spoiled it.
Yeah.
bro, I did volume 2, bro. I fucking
Never
chose her
trust
hat, bro.
it.
Salem can't be killed.
I was like, that's
You all
her
heard
design.
too, right?
Fuck you, Google.
Yep, now Yang's exactly like Raven
There
at
was
this point.
so much you hadn't told us.
Damn,
Did you
you're
think that
right.
was okay?
Professor, what is your plan to defeat Salem?
This is, I think, Crow's first time.
Wow. So wait, how
Oh shit.
did Raven know?
No one wanted me.
I go back
I
to
was cursed.
the fact, like, fucking, I feel bad for
I
Oscar.
gave my life to you because you gave me a place in this world. I thought I was finally doing some good.
But you are.
Meeting you was the worst luck of my life.
Shit. That's a lot coming from a guy that only gets bad luck.
may be all right.
What happened?
He's gone.
That bastard! Tell him we're not done yet!
Just beat the shit out of
It's
fucking
different.
Oscar.
He's gone. It's like he's locked himself deep inside my head. Our head. I hate this. I want it to stop.
He just left us?
What are we gonna do now?
Enough! We need to get a move on. It'll be dark before we know it, and every one of you is spewing negativity. There's a trail over there. Trails usually lead somewhere.
Lady, I don't know who you think you are, but
No buts! I understand that you're upset. Honestly, I'm still coming to terms with the fact that this is humanity's second time around. But if we don't move, we die. And I'll be damned if I've lived this long just to die out here in the cold.
Facts.
Yeah.
She's right. Come on.
I would scavenge, see what I can find, and take it with me. I guess he's doing
Fucking
it.
Weiss with that Mikasa like scarf.
Oh, yeah.
So how did Raven know that
I'm just going
Salem
to
is
be another
unbeatable?
one of his lives, aren't I?
Of course not.
Wait,
You're your own person.
Don't lie to him, Ruby.
why did Jin only have 2
We're
questions?
better than that.
Yeah, it's one got used, but we don't know. Don't lie to him, Ruby. Goddamn.
Damn, we got a Final Fantasy airship in this bitch.
That's what is it,
Mistral.
the high wind. Damn, I kind of like it, as much as I agree with everyone else, I just feel bad for Osmond, man.
Yeah.
Like, he never wanted this in the first place. Just Salem's just one crazy ass bitch.
I
Argue
get
that.
that. I just.
He should have just
Man.
died.
I hate when people hold on to information like that.
I mean, that's true, but like, I mean, dude, like,
I do hope
He still hasn't gotten his replacement. I feel like it's just a metal stub.
Let's go.
Like, how many times did Osmond said it to somebody else, you know, and they got fucked over?
True.
how are you? Like,
Speaking of which, where is our
But he's basically just training people just to die for him at the same time.
Emerald, come on.
Don't tell me something happened to her.
I will cut off more than just your tail.
Careful, little girl. Cinder isn't here to protect you anymore.
Back off, freak.
Oh, don't misunderstand. I am in mourning just as you. Because it appears you failed our queen. And that is a tragedy.
It's funny, like, he decided to cut himself with the blade of this girl.
He's putting a smile on that face.
you failed too? What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
That's why I was like, yeah. But he's just happy that somebody else failed, I think.
Bro, like, that deck must have been good for her to have this like obsession with him. Just saying.
It's a magical dick.
I would like you to explain to me how it is you failed so spectacularly.
Okay, so Salem is not Summer Rose.
The Fauna's
I'll say
militia
that.
split our forces.
Stop.
That theory's been thrown out the window.
Let me rephrase the question. Who is responsible for your defeat?
I take full responsibility.
But that wouldn't be fair now, would it? We all know who's truly to blame.
I don't.
Cinder. Say it like it is. Oh, well, no. Wouldn't it be
Raven?
Not Raven. Leonard? No, Leonard's already taken care of.
Whoa.
Emerald's fault.
I want you to tell me whose fault this was.
Cinders. It's Cinders. It's Cinders.
Now.
Cinder! We failed because of Cinder.
Because Cinder enlisted the help of Raven.
That's right.
That's true.
She changed the plans.
I want you to understand that failure. I want you to understand why Cinder must be left to toil in her isolation until she redeems herself.
So they know that she's still alive.
She's alive.
You're joking. How could you know that?
Are you questioning our divine savior?
Of course not. Forgive me.
It's important not to lose sight of what drives us. Love, justice, reverence. But the moment you put your desires before my own, they will be lost to you.
She changed the plan because they were supposed to go into Haven with Raven and get the relic and then go out, and then the Friday,
This is simply the truth.
the White Fang was
The
gonna attack.
path to your desires is only found through me. And so we must press on. The sword under Vacuo's academy, Shade.
Ma'am. I have more to report.
The balls of this man to
Ro
even
and the
try to open the
children are
mouth.
taking the lamp to Atlas.
Nah, fuck her. I'd get one last good line in.
Not if I can help it.
And they're being
You're a fucking
led
simp for Ozpin.
by Ozpin.
So soon.
He's the only man with a chance of getting through to Ironwood. If that happens,
Leave. Your Grace, I can.
Come on.
She pissed.
The cleaning lady's not gonna like that.
That's Cinder's job. She, glass lady.
True.
Not anymore.
It doesn't look like this is gonna let up.
Just want to get this stupid relic to Atlas.
Let's hope we don't have to walk all the way there.
I thought trails led somewhere.
Do you have nothing better to do than to harass a defenseless old lady?
Everyone quiet. Do you hear that?
Meadow swing. Oh, door. But there's tracks.
Well, at least one good thing happened today.
Isn't that Oscar?
It looks abandoned.
No, not it.
Still better
That's
than
not his
this.
farm, right?
I don't think so.
Come on. I think we could all use some rest.
His last name is Pine.
Wow. Oscar Pin with an E.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? That episode was like 6 seconds long.
You got used to that 26-minute episode.
That episode felt like forever. And
Say it with me now. So that's how it is.
So that's how it is.
Yeah, no, it is true. Like, this is 13 minutes compared to the 26-minute episode.
No, it was twice as long. Yeah.
Yeah.
I go back to what I said. I feel really bad for Ospen.
Yeah, he
like,
really
like
didn't wanna
honestly,
be-
like if you really take a grasp of his situation, he's literally the victim about all of this. Like he unfortunately came. He unfortunately got ill.
Mm-hmm.
And Salem turned into the wicked bitch that she is, and then he was literally brought back as a repairman to the human race by the gods, and then he was basically told, "You fix it,
deal with it,
we're out." And then, like, literally for the entirety of existence since the point that he came back, he has had literally no way of trying to fix it.
And I get that that's the case. I totally get. I wouldn't be like completely siding with Yang and all of them with how angry they are, but I would feel hurt as fuck if I was like a huntsman and like I'd been fighting these Grimm because like I thought I was protecting the world, but really I was just like
stalling,
fulfilling this other guy's duty. Like putting my life on the line for
like,
somebody else.
It's delaying the inevitable because like it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, here's the thing though. I understand the reason why Oscar or Ospen is doing it, because how do you unite a nation? How do you unite the world if you have them go against a common threat? If you like, it's kind of like an in versus out group type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Ospen sets up all the academies to get all these people to rally up to fight against Salem. That, in essence, proves that the human race
is united
mm-hmm.
through a common enemy. But you can see, it's never as black or white as he wants it to be, because you have people that are siding with Salem. You have this entire racial issue that is happening within the world with the humans and the faunus. Like
mm-hmm.
that even if Salem is eliminated for good, there are still problems in the world that still need to be fixed. And great, this it's just not an easy solution. So
it's just I have a what's the I guess a tag, a marketing ploy, if you will, that can make all of this just blow over so much easier. Mm-hmm. Instead of like recruiting students and selling the point that they're going to be huntsmen, sell that you're just trying to kill your ex-wife, and then they'll maybe try to help you out. If they don't, no harm, no foul. But they'll never be mad when they find out that the main villain that they're going up against is your ex-wife. So there you go. And then you have a bunch of huntsmen that are united and fighting for
the main cause.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no, and I do feel bad for Ospen because I do understand that, like as I was saying, it's like, how many times didn't he say the truth to people flat out, and like, he was met with either he's just bullshitting, or like, okay, cool, or oh, let me just join the other people because clearly they're stronger. Mm-hmm. Who's to say that Hazel or Watts or Cinder weren't a teammate at one point?
I would say they were, because Watts was able to get all that fucking info from, and Cinder was able to infiltrate so easily, so they had to have some sort of information.
Yeah, I mean, that was Leonhard.
Has like the fucking,
that was Leo.
Oh, that's true.
That's true. And yeah,
it's so crazy to think that, like, assuming Raven knew somewhat of what was going on, like she was right.
Yeah, she was right. I feel in that sense I kind of feel bad for Crow as well, because like he was loyal to Ospen, and so like
blind cheap.
He cut ties with his sister because he thought that he was doing it for the greater good. Mm-hmm. He was like, oh no, Raven is just misguided. She doesn't understand.
But if anything, she knew the most, and that brings me to the point that you were saying, like it's why were there 2 questions still available? What happened with the first one?
Yeah.
And how does she know?
Shit, you're right.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is I think Raven asked.
Raven asked, and she knows, and then shit.
The question is, when did she ask? You know, did she?
If she was around the time, I mean. Fuck, she can turn into a crow anytime, and I don't know.
Like, how did she get a hold of a lamp at one point, you know? And that is the only thing. My workaround will be just her finding where Salem actually lives and whatever, and just posting up and see what happens. Like, what's going on. I mean, granted, a crow or a raven in that area will be extremely suspicious.
That needs to be something that the show needs to clear up. Because Raven, we know that Raven knows, because otherwise she wouldn't have left.
Yeah, that's when she left, is when she found out for sure. So it was like right after she had Yang. Boom, lickety split out of there.
Yeah. I mean, because who's to say that fucking Leonhard might have not opened it up to kind of check on things or something like that.
And then Raven sneaked in.
Because think about it. Like they fucking Watson or like
they must have known the layout.
Team Salem knew the layout of the entire thing. So that just proves to me that at some point there had to be like some sort of
in and out.
Yeah, exactly. Like, hey, this is how we get to it and everything. I need to be the one that opens it and blah blah blah, whatever. So yeah, like I can see that happening, and then like Raven just kind of swoops in.
Yeah, well, Raven has just like become one of the better characters for sure.
I wonder if that has to do with the post.
Like I still think that she's a shit mom.
Oh, absolutely, she is.
Just making sure that was out there.
I do wonder if that has to do with the post credit and scene that happened, where it was just the bird flying on top of Ty. Like, was she visiting Ty to like warn him? It's like, I really don't like where our daughters are going, or your daughter and my daughter are going at. Blah blah. Trying to tell you the truth. I'm proud he's just gonna like fuck off. Fuck you and your brother.
I hope we see that conversation, or at least hear something about it.
That's a nice take on it. All right, I'm ready to see another one.
Alrighty, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in episode 5.
Yeah.
See you. Thanks to the new Full Metal Weebs, Sophie, Foam Tidestill, White Glint, Jackson Raymond, Skylar Cavins, Invented, Michael Wolf, TWP Freak, Terrafan, Faye, Rocket Science Sucks, JT, Derek Hines, Ivan Salazar, Strontium, René Sevillano, Jenna Murdoch, King Mr. Mew, Heidi Likey, Darren, Ursu89, Frothy, Jade Boyd, No Consequence, Rainier, Andrew, Hierophane, Mariah E, and Sarah. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one.